So you might be wondering what's going on here. Well, this is the Digimon rating. Okay, we're just sitting here, you know, hanging out, waiting for our boy to be revealed. You know, nothing special. They keep showing us armor Digimon, but not the one that we need to see. If anybody has seen my son, call me right now, 1-800-RAY-DRAMON. I miss my child, bro. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is May 24th, the day that I'm recording this. We've gotten quite a bit of new information on Time Stranger. We've gotten some new Digimon reveals, confirmations, whatever you want to call it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. So to start off May, they showed us Bielsmon. Hold on, let me get this audio going. This one's crazy. Woo! I'm sweating. It's hot in here. Open that door. And then we get into some new characters. First up, we have Hiroko Sagisaka, innocent rookie streamer. Inori's best friend and rookie streamer. She manages the streaming channel called Akol Tokyo TV. While getting everyone involved to explore interesting topics, she has her first encounter with Digimon. So it's like this just speaks or rings or screams some of those little side quests we saw in Cyber Sleuth with the occult club in the school and whatnot, right? A part of me finds that cool. I mean, Cyber Sleuth, technically our character, or at least in Hacker's memory, our character was like a student. Like he had a student outfit. For the most part, Cyber Sleuth, we had a section where we had to act like a student, but for the most part, we were kind of removed from that world. So when it came to students and stuff like that, those were the side quests. They weren't part of the main story. Right now, we're kind of seeing the whole school part. Well, I guess it's still a side thing if you think about it, because our character, we're agents, so we're not a part of school either. But with Inori being an important part of the game, and now we're seeing her Hiroko being her best friend, and she encounters a Digimon, I think we're gonna have a closer connection to the school, right? So let's just keep it going. We'll come back to this. Next we have Kosuke Misono. I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, whatever my boy's name, that designs these characters, very distinct style, by the way. But like something about this guy, either he's suspicious or he drew him to be suspicious on purpose, so that's what we would think. Anyways, he's a private investigator. Inori's father, an investigator. He investigates independently for his own secret aim. It seems like he has some intention behind renting a room in his house to the protagonist. See, this is bad translation. I think it's the house next to the protagonist, what they meant to say. So there is an agent, right? Adamas, we're a part of that. He's an investigator, but private. It says independently. So is he a part of Adamas, but then he conducts his own research on the side? Is that what they're trying to say here? Right? I think that's what they're trying to say. Or else is he a part of the police? Adamas is supposed to be some like international or like overarching police force. You know what I'm saying? Hired in the police, local police sort of thing. Is he a part of that? I don't really know. Let's keep it going. Then they showed us some more Digimon. We have Minervamon again with the Olympus 12 member that we see constantly, right? Outside of anything that has anything to do with Olympus 12, Minervamon is a very popular and common Digimon. So War Maiden, who landed in Shinjuku. Suddenly, she appeared before the protagonist and decided to explore together. Apparently, she came to the human world in order to fulfill her mission. What's very interesting is this place says something different. We're going to go to the Japanese website. They say a little bit of something different. I don't know if that's translations, but whatever. Okay, Titamon. You know what? I've been saying his name wrong for the longest time, and only recently some of y'all corrected me. That's on you. That's not on me. That's on you. Titamon. That's what y'all trying to tell me. Titamon, bruh. Warrior of Titan. Titan who forces the digital gate open and confronts the protagonist. His subordinates call him Lord Titamon and stand in awe of him. Now, what I gotta say about this freaking description, it is so vague in a sense. And now whenever you read that, you got to realize that they're doing that for all the other ones, because they say Titan who forces the digital gate open. I mean, that's just such a lackluster description in my opinion. It doesn't feel like it's saying anything. He opens the digital gate. Well, who cares? Or is that a big part of the story? I mean, again, I'm saying that because in the very first trailer, we saw him do what they're telling us he did in the first sentence. Again, obviously, I don't want to spoil stuff. So I remember, but it's just such a surface level statement. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's not saying anything. There's so much more to this. But anyways, the second sentence does give us something. Well, I guess the end of the first and the second sentence confronts the protagonist. So I don't know. It's maybe a game of we run into him when he's doing his little thing coming through the gate, and we're like, yo, you shouldn't be doing that. I'm going is like, does he trigger that explosion and then the time traveling, right? Is he the trigger type shit? And then he has subordinates. So he's the main king, but then he has subordinates. Anyways, he's according to Olympos lore, the Titans beat the Olympos or had to fight and lose to the Olympos. So it's like he is the main enemy of the Olympos 12. We're seeing Mercurymon. He's in charge of the one town. Minervamon visits or gets transported to the human world. And then the Titamon forces his way. Because what's the digital gate? If I think about the digital gate from, what is that, Savers? Is that Savers, right? That's how you go between digital world, human world. Is that what the digital gate is? We're not really getting much information here, but that's what I would imagine. So is it a game of Titamon? He's hunting the Olympos 12 wherever the freak they're at. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's that? You in the human world? I'm coming through, nigga. I'm coming to kill you, bitch. You type shit like, yo, calm down. Anyways, that's what I would guess. So that's the most recent thing. Like I said, it's the 24th. It's the weekend. So probably come next week, we're going to get something. So what I said in the last video, how I was like, we're probably not getting a release date until it stops saying coming soon. So as you can see, we have the 2 new characters they've announced and it still says coming soon. If I had to guess, we're probably going to get the release date at Summer Games Fest. Okay, that will be my guess. It would stick to the trend of them getting in front of a broader audience like they did with State of Play. This is an even broader audience, an even better audience in a sense, because this is real gamers. Real gamers are gonna like this game. So if we come here, is there anything new? Any new information? So right there, while pursuing interesting material while getting the people around him involved, he encounters Digimon. I don't know. And well, okay. Basically, what I say that is, again, you see her with the little tripod. She was probably seeing some shit, streaming it, and all of a sudden it was a Digimon, and then yeah, she gets involved, and the shit starts to go down, and that's how she gets involved with us and whatnot. Because I mean, at the end of the day, she's already Inori. They said that Inori has a Digimon partner as well, so we know she's involved. And then her best friend somehow gets involved, and then now her dad. It seems he has some intention behind renting a room in a house to the protagonist, who is continuing his own investigation for his own hidden purposes. Something about bro just looks suspicious. Let's just look at the eye. I got another picture to show y'all, but if we come back over to Digimon, we got Minervamon, the Valkyrie that descended on Shinjuku, suddenly appears before the protagonists, saying that she has come to the human world to fulfill a mission to act together with them. See, so right there, to act together with them. First off, this little screenshot right here is tough. I can't wait. We're in such a treat. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, this little moment before the game comes out, we're not getting as much gameplay. We're just getting Digimon reveals. But at the end of the day, this is something new that they've never done before. It's their way of trying to build the hype. And I think part of at least my situation of maybe not being as overly excited all the time is because I don't know exactly what to expect. But when I see screenshots like this, I'm starting to build an image in my head of this just high quality game. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it's about. So if we come to Titamon as well, look at him. And so it feels like a Titan warrior who breaks open the digital gate and stands in the way of the main characters. He is called Lord Titan by his subordinates and is feared by them. So again, he opens the gate, comes to the human world, I guess. And then Minervamon is like, she came here on a mission. She's a warrior of, what did it say? War Maiden. You know what I'm saying? Again, Olympus 12, Greek, Roman gods, whichever the freak ones it is. The idea is she's coming to bring the fight to Titamon. You know what I'm saying? She's like, no, I'm going to start the war. I'm the War Maiden. This my shit to begin. You know what I'm saying? Titamon, you searching for me? No, bitch, I'm searching for you. That's what Minervamon said. I figured it out. But anyways, that's the new shit there. And then the last new piece of things we got is the new V-Jump. So, I mean, basically, the V-Jump gets released and then the website gets updated and then they share that stuff with us on Twitter. So, it's a full circle. This is what I mean. We've never received the same information the V-Jump got in our own American fashion. That was a horrible way to explain, but the point being, like, typically it's just these V-Jump scans. That's all we have to go off of. But no, they're giving us some of it. So as you can see, though, there is some newer screenshots in here. So, I mean, we have seen Eaglemon and we have seen some cutscenes with it, but like just stuff like this, you know, it's adding in. Oh, you know, and I think this is coming from the video we watched as well in the last video. What was that, 2 videos ago? I don't even know. But yeah, right, they're kind of just feeding it all here. So on top of that, we do, like I said, we do see some additional information in the V-Jump scans that they didn't fully share with us. So it's like we're getting some of it, but not all of it. It's okay. It's a start. So Dobermon, and then Shuwa, whatever the freak. Shit, I'm blanking. Shuwajinmon. Kamemon's perfect level. That's what I was trying to say. So we got Shuwajinmon confirmation and Dobermon confirmation. And dog, that Dobermon like attack animation looks so tough, bro. It looks so tough. I'm telling you, bro, his father, he looks suspect. And then the other side of it, the other screen is the Minervamon one, and that's where we see that Minervamon cutscene as well. So I don't think this is saying anything that's not anything new that we haven't already covered. So that's that. But I thought I'd show you it in the magazine form because it's kind of cool. Sheesh. All right. So with that being said, that's all I got. Even though we're not getting even though we're not getting a ton of gameplay, it's more informational. They're honestly, I can see it. They want us to theorize. They want us to use our imagination a little bit. I mean, and we're getting Digimon reveals. The only thing is, I just need to see Gamamon. Like, you guys, Gamamon and Ragermon, y'all can keep everything else. I kind of don't care. I kind of don't care. Cause I'm cool with whatever. You show me some cool. Like, I'm the type who's cool with whatever 450 plus they decide to give us, or you could even use. But I gotta see Gamamon. I want to see Ragermon. One of the two has a higher likelihood than the other. So like, as long as I can do 50%, I'll be happy. I'll be cool, and that's about it. Everybody else doesn't really matter. I'll make it work. You feel me? 450 is a lot. That's a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of Digimon. So with that being said, let me know what y'all think. Where do y'all think this story is going? Right? We were theorizing who would be on our side, this, that, and the third. We can already see Minervamon is on our side. War Maiden, I really feel like she's hunting Titamon. Mercurymon, we already know he's Central Town Protector and shit like that. So, you know, it's just it's interesting how they gradually build this out. What would make me really interested, because like I said, they're showing us Digimon we've seen everywhere before, right? There's some Olympus 12 that you rarely see. We haven't seen them yet. That type of information is what will get me like even more excited. You know what I'm saying? Vulcanismon, right? They show him, talk about him. Bahusmon, they show him, talk about him. Now we're starting to cook, and honestly, they're probably gonna start doing that towards the end or sort of closer to the reveal of the release date. Start showing us some like shit we've never seen before, in a sense, because obviously it's that balance. Show us things, generate hype while not spoiling. You know, it is what it is. But I will say we're probably getting a new trailer soon. Summer Games Fest, like I said. Even if we don't get the release date, we're gonna get new footage, I guarantee you, in the month of June. So with that being said, I'm gonna see y'all real soon. I got one more trip left in this month, and then after that, I'm back, baby. Like, we're gonna get back on this content shit. I'm talking about like non-update videos like this. We'll get back to that in June and for the summertime. So with that being said, appreciate y'all for sticking out, sticking with me, watching the video. I don't know, bro. I ain't done this in a little bit. I love you.
I see you watching. I be chillin', said I'm tryna catch a vibe. If you think I'm funny, then you gotta press subscribe. We just getting started, see me smiling in a while. Hey, leave a comment. Tell me how you doing, I'm just tryna lift the mood. Jim been going dummy, someone say that he's that dude. Even if you hate me, I'm just happy that you do. Hey.